Welcome to the Funnel Factor, everybody. All right, so are you ready to dive into this whole seasonal funnel thing?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
You guys have been asking for more about like the different ways to use these things.
Mm-hmm.
And we found some really great stuff in Cindy's recent workshop.
Yeah.
Like beyond just the typical holiday promotions.
Right.
We're talking about year-round applications for all sorts of business goals.
Exactly. It's interesting because so many people think of seasonal funnels as just a holiday marketing tactic.
Yeah.
But she really gets into how they can be used for a lot more than that.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're focusing on today. We pulled out some key insights from the section of her workshop
Okay.
where she really breaks down all these different applications.
Yeah. One of the things that I thought was really interesting was how she uses seasonal funnels to test out new product ideas.
Oh, that's cool.
Before investing a ton of time and resources into actually developing them.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
So you're like dipping your toes in the water before taking the full plunge.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Okay. So let's say you have an idea for a new product.
Okay.
But you're not sure if there's enough demand to justify creating it.
Right.
Instead of going all in,
Yeah.
you create a lead magnet.
Okay.
Maybe a mini course, a free trial, or even just a really detailed blog post
Okay.
that touches on like the core concept of your potential product.
So you're basically offering a taste of what the full product would be
Exactly.
and seeing if people are into it.
Yes. This allows you to gauge interest and gather valuable feedback without committing to that full development process.
So it's low risk.
It's totally low risk.
I take so much of the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
I love that. Did she give any specific examples of how she's used this?
Oh, yeah, she did.
Okay.
One example she gave was when she had an idea for a course on using AI for content creation.
Oh, interesting.
Before diving in and creating the whole course,
Right.
she offered a free webinar on the topic.
Oh, a webinar. That's a great way to test the waters.
It is.
How did it go?
It was a huge success.
Really?
Not only did the webinar attract a large audience,
Nice.
but the feedback she received helped her refine the course content
Oh.
and ensure that it was aligned with what people were actually looking for.
That's so cool.
Right.
So she validated her idea, got valuable insights,
Yes.
and even probably generated some early interest in the course.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation.
A total win-win.
It minimizes risk, it maximizes efficiency,
Yeah.
and allows you to create products that are truly aligned with your audience's needs.
Awesome.
Right.
And speaking of audience,
Yeah.
another thing she talked about was using seasonal funnels to segment your email list.
Yes.
This one really caught my attention because list segmentation,
Oh, it's so important
it's so crucial.
for effective email marketing.
Yes.
And what's brilliant about using seasonal funnels for this is that you're naturally attracting people who are genuinely interested in that specific season or event.
So instead of having this giant list, you can break them down into smaller, more targeted groups.
Yes.
Based on what they're into
Exactly.
at different times of the year.
This makes your email marketing much more effective
Oh, yeah.
because you can send highly relevant content to each segment,
Okay.
which increases engagement and conversions.
So you're like really tailoring your message
Yes.
to speak directly to their current needs
Mm-hmm.
and interests.
Exactly.
Did she offer any examples of how to do that?
She did.
Okay.
She mentioned that if you sell gardening supplies,
All right.
you could create separate funnels for spring planting,
Okay.
summer lawn care,
Uh-huh.
fall harvesting, and even winter garden planning.
I see where you're going with this. So you're offering different lead magnets for each of those seasons,
Yes.
targeting people who are interested in that.
Exactly. So for spring planting,
Okay.
you might offer a free guide to starting seeds indoors.
Okay.
For summer lawn care, you could offer a checklist for maintaining a healthy lawn,
Got it.
and so on.
That way you're not sending someone who signed up for your fall guide
Exactly.
information about spring.
Right.
It's all about being relevant.
Yes. And by segmenting your list in this way, you're building stronger relationships with your subscribers,
Yeah.
fostering trust, and ultimately driving more sales.
Okay, this is making me really rethink my email marketing.
Yeah.
I'm seeing lots of possibilities here.
Yeah.
What other applications did she talk about?
One that stood out was using seasonal funnels to re-engage a tired email list.
Ooh, tired email list.
Yeah.
Explain.
So those are the subscribers who haven't opened or clicked on your emails in a while.
Oh, yeah. I think we've all got some of those.
Mm-hmm.
How do seasonal funnels help with that?
It's all about offering something fresh and exciting that captures their attention
Okay.
and reminds them why they subscribed in the first place.
Okay.
Cindy suggested leveraging the excitement of a seasonal event or holiday
Okay.
to rekindle their interest.
So instead of just like a generic newsletter,
Right.
you'd create a campaign that's really specific
Exactly.
to the time of year.
For example, if you haven't heard from a subscriber in a while, you could send them a "We miss you" email with an exclusive offer or a freebie tied to an upcoming holiday.
Okay, so you're giving them a little nudge, reminding them that you're there.
Yes.
Did she talk about any other strategies for doing that?
Yeah, she mentioned that you could send a survey
Okay.
asking for feedback on what kind of content they'd like to see more of.
Oh, interesting.
Or you could even offer them the option to update their email preferences
Gotcha.
to ensure they're only receiving content that's relevant to them.
That makes them feel more in control.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And by showing them that you care about their preferences and that you're actively trying to provide value, you're more likely to re-engage them and turn them back into active subscribers.
I love how she really thinks about every part of the customer journey.
Yeah.
It's really clear that she's passionate about this stuff.
She is.
Helping businesses connect with their audience.
And what's great is that these strategies can be adapted to fit any business or niche.
Right.
It's all about finding those moments where you can connect with your audience on a deeper level.
Yeah.
By providing something that's both timely and relevant.
Okay, so we've talked about product testing, list segmentation, re-engagement.
Yeah.
What other cool stuff did she cover?
One that really resonated with me was using seasonal funnels to simply build your like and trust factor with your audience.
I like
It's not always about pushing a hard sell.
Sometimes it's just about fostering that relationship.
Exactly. Sometimes offering a genuinely helpful and relevant seasonal gift without any strings attached can go a long way in building goodwill and solidifying your position as a trusted resource.
So it's like offering a free Thanksgiving recipe guide.
Exactly.
Or like a holiday decorating checklist. Something that's really useful.
Yes. It's all about finding those opportunities to connect with your audience on a deeper level.
Right.
By providing something that's both timely and relevant to their needs.
And speaking of connecting with your audience, she also mentioned using seasonal funnels to drive traffic to an e-commerce store or website.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
To leverage those seasonal spikes in interest and direct people to your products or services.
That's right. By strategically placing links within your lead magnet or email sequence, you can seamlessly guide people towards your online store or specific product pages.
Nice.
And because the entire process is automated, you can set it up once and continue to generate traffic passively.
That's the beauty of funnels.
It is.
They do the work for you.
Did she give any examples of how she's doing that? She did. She mentioned that you can incorporate links to your store within the lead magnet itself.
Okay.
Or you can strategically weave them into the follow-up email sequence.
So it's all about finding those natural opportunities to introduce your products or services without being too salesy.
Exactly. The key is to make the transition feel seamless and value-driven.
Okay.
For instance, if you're offering a free guide to holiday baking, you could naturally include links to your online store.
Makes sense.
Where people can purchase baking supplies or ingredients.
Yeah, you're providing value up front. People are more likely to trust you.
Right.
And be open to making that purchase.
Exactly. And because you're providing value up front, people are more likely to trust your recommendations and be open to checking out your products or services.
It's like you're saying, hey, here's a helpful resource. And by the way, if you need any of the supplies, you can find them here.
Exactly.
It's powerful stuff.
It is.
I'm seeing how by aligning your offers with seasonal interest, you're essentially tapping into a pre-qualified audience.
Precisely.
Who are already primed to buy.
And by automating the process, you can ensure a consistent flow of traffic.
Yeah.
Even when you're not actively promoting the funnel.
Love it.
It's a truly powerful strategy for any e-commerce business.
She seems to have a real knack for this.
She does. Okay, this has been such a great conversation.
It has.
It's really opened my eyes to what you can do with seasonal funnels.
Me too.
Beyond just those basic holiday promotions.
It's about being strategic and creative. And most importantly, customer-centric.
And I think that's what really makes Cindy's approach stand out.
It does.
It's not just about like making a quick buck.
No.
It's about building relationships, providing value.
Right.
And really creating a positive experience for your audience.
She is a great example of how to do that effectively.
She is. Okay. Well, we've given everyone a lot to think about today. Any last words of wisdom before we wrap up? Just remember that marketing should be fun for you and for your audience.
So true. So go out there, create some amazing seasonal funnels, and have a blast doing it.
Exactly.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive on seasonal funnels.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Huge thank you to Cindy.
Yes, thank you, Cindy.
For sharing her knowledge with us.
For being so generous.
And to all of you for tuning in.
We appreciate you.
We'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the world of online marketing.